Hello and welcome to Weekend 101, your weekly catch-up on all the news you absolutely have to know. We begin with Trevor Manuel. Remember him, the coloured guy in the presidency? The minister in the presidency said earlier this week, we can no longer blame apartheid for a lack of service delivery. President Jacob Zuma, well known for playing the apartheid game, took issue with Manuel's claim and said, to suggest we cannot blame apartheid for what is happening in our country is a mistake. Yes, why not blame apartheid for everything, Mr. President? Like corruption, Limpopo textbooks, Nkandla, Julius Malema. Quite frankly, Mr. President, if Steve Hofmeyr makes another album, you can blame that on apartheid. Otherwise, get back to work. Now, boys and girls, get out your halter tops and your fishnet stockings. Ladies, lock up your boyfriends. Riri Rihanna is coming to town and she's looking for a rude boy to make her feel like the only girl in the world. Well, not really, but her shows in Joburg and Cape Town in October are sure to set pulses racing. Speaking of sex symbols, Margaret Thatcher died on Monday. Oh well, the Iron Lady died on Monday of a stroke. She died of a stroke. Her death was greeted with much fanfare in many quarters and on social media, and the Wizard of Oz song rocketed to the top of the charts. Thatcher is blamed for the decline of British industry. She left many communities with no source of income after the mines were shut down, and she wore pearls. Quite frankly, I blame Thatcher for apartheid. And finally, the Democratic Alliance released a cocky statement this week, lamenting the overspending by municipalities to the tune of 1 billion rand. Yes, folks, 1 billion rand. In a statement, the DA said, the ANC's chickens of cadre deployment and the appointment of inept officials continue to come home to roost with a vengeance. I'm sorry, what? How does this work exactly, Helen? This roosting with a vengeance? How? The statement continued, the cock is crowing louder and louder that the ANC won't do. Excuse me, what? What a load of... Until next week, that's your Weekend 101.